Message to former President of Kenya, Mr. Uhuru Kenyatta. On behalf of the Congolese people, we address this message to you, former President of Kenya, Mr. Uhuru Kenyatta. Mr. Uhuru Kenyatta, the Congolese people are very angry to see the negative role you've been playing in the Democratic Republic of the Congo since 2018. A few months before the presidential election of December the 30th, 2018, in the DRC, opposition politicians gathered in Geneva, Switzerland, to find a common candidate who would represent them to kick out the Joseph Kabila's regime that ruled the DRC in a chaotic manner and sold off a large number of the country's mines during the 18 years in power. After the meeting in Geneva, the Congolese opponents chose Mr. Martin Fayulu as the common candidate. But 2 days later, Mr. Felix Tshisekedi and Vital Kamerhe, who took part in the Geneva meeting, separated from their friends and left for Nairobi to create their opposition wing. Of course, they were corrupted by Joseph Kabila's regime, which created disorder and confusion in the electoral process of December 2018. But after the December 30th, 2018 election, the results showed clearly that Martin Fayulu won that election. So Joseph Kabila cut the radio, TV, and internet signals for 21 days to falsify the results. And during those 21 days of total blackout, Joseph Kabila sought the support of certain African politicians to help him impose the fraud and give the presidency to Mr. Felix Tshisekedi, who nevertheless failed with 15%. So, on the 8th of January 2019, Joseph Kabila invited Felix Tshisekedi to his farm named Kingakati to give him the presidency by having him sign an agreement called Accord pour la stabilité et la paix au Congo. That means in English, Agreement for Stability and Peace in the Congo. I don't know if I have that copy here. Yes. Where is it? It's here. That's the copy they found in the farm, in the Kingakati farm. The mafia copy to steal the election from the Congolese people and give it to Felix Tshisekedi in the mafia system. That's what I said. They signed that agreement, the one I showed you. And they promise to give Mr. Felix Tshisekedi the presidency by imposing him 3 conditions. Number 1, to grant immunity to Joseph Kabila, the members of his biological family, and dignitaries of his regime. That means to not prosecute them for blood crimes, economic crimes, and other crimes that they committed while in power. The second condition given to Tshisekedi is consultation between Joseph Kabila and Felix Tshisekedi before any implementation, particularly in the security services, that means army, police, and intelligence services. judiciary also, territorial, and the public companies of the Congo. The third condition is the support, total support, during the presidential election of 2023 by Felix Tshisekedi's political family to a candidate that Joseph Kabila would choose. That means Joseph Kabila this year in 2023 is going to impose his own candidate to Felix Tshisekedi according to the agreement they signed in the Kakati farm. And then I continue reading. This agreement was signed by Joseph Kabila and Felix Tshisekedi at Joseph Kabila's farm, as I said, and the farm is called Kingakati. It's located in Kinshasa, and the date, don't forget, they signed this agreement on the 8th, January 2019. This mafia ceremony took place in the presence of 5 Congolese witnesses and 3 international witnesses. The 3 international witnesses were, number 1, Mr. Uhuru Kenyatta, then President of the Republic of Kenya. Number 2, Mr. Al-Sisi, President of the Arab Republic of Egypt. Number 3, Mr. Cyril Ramaphosa, President of the Republic of South Africa. Thus, these 3 African presidents come to the Congo not to support democracy, respect for the Constitution, and the results of the elections. No. They came, unfortunately, to encourage cheating and to bless the mafia. And we are sure they received some gifts and benefits for turning their backs on the Congolese people. From that moment, Mr. Uhuru Kenyatta has been regularly present in the mafia which is being done in the DRC. He's among the African presidents who forced Felix Tshisekedi to have the DRC join the Community of East African States, EAC, without the consent of the Congolese people, without consulting the Congolese parliament or even the Senate. This is just the mafia. And today, it's a Congo without state, a torn Congo, a weak Congo in which chaos reigns like a sick elephant, which is a member of the Community of East African States. And understand why the presidents of the EAC countries have dispatched their armies to the DRC, supposedly to restore peace and security, while it's just to occupy areas in the eastern part of the Congo with the collaboration of that mercenary group called M23, which is being coached by Mr. Paul Kagame of Rwanda and Yoweri Museveni of Uganda. The M23 is a mercenary group. They are not rebels because they are not Congolese. They are foreigners. The M23 is made up of Rwandan and Ugandan mercenaries trained in Rwanda and Uganda with the support of some foreign countries, European countries, even American countries, and international multinational companies. The aim is to continue the destabilization of the DRC so that they can steal our minerals such as coltan, cassiterite, wolframite, gold, and so on and so forth. Ladies and gentlemen, understand why a Kenyan citizen came to plant a bomb in a church in Kasindi, causing the death of 17 people and 39 injured. All this is part of the strategy of the mercenaries that certain regimes in the community of East African states are manufacturing to frighten the Congolese people, to always displace them from their towns and villages, to make room for armed occupation groups which steal our minerals. Mr. Uhuru Kenyatta has a business in the Democratic Republic of the Congo. Obviously, for us Congolese, the community of East African states in its current form is just a large mafia corporation with leaders who are more plunged in business instead of African brotherhood or the promotion of peace and democracy. We, therefore, ask the Kenyan Supreme Court to investigate the shadowy role played by Mr. Uhuru Kenyatta in the Democratic Republic of the Congo since the end of the year 2018, but also the forced and unwanted presence of many troops in the Eastern Congo, including the Kenyan troops. In short, the Congolese people don't like the presence of soldiers from the East African states in the DRC because they are not in Congo for peace, but for occupation, massacres, and exploitation of minerals such as coltan, cassiterite, gold, and so on and so forth. Of course, the minerals from the Democratic Republic of the Congo have made everyone love the Congo, but nobody likes the Congolese people. Shame on you all, African leaders from the eastern part of Africa. Shame on you.